I can't believe I used to play Iceni. Tried to kill myself over them rocks there after I lost my 15th battle. But I heard of blade balance and how he made the shitty factions better, like Iceni with Javcav and stronger chariots. Hell, they even got better dogs, not like this stupid mud. So thanks, Blade Master. I'd even let you bed my wife, you helped me so much. Blade Master's blade balance is not meant for noobs. Please consult your doctor if you have high levels of salt before playing Blade Balance. What's up guys, Blade Master here. Welcome to yet another Total War Rome 2 online battle played in Blade Balance. It's been a long time since I've played any Rome 2 and any Blade Balance. And this one is really awesome. I don't know why I've stopped playing Rome 2. I think I was just very much into Age of Vikings and like modded Age of Charlemagne. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, so is Total War Rome 2. It's good to, take a short hiatus from that and just Total War in general. Been playing a lot of Mortal Kombat recently. Let me know if you guys want to see some videos on Mortal Kombat. I don't mind bringing you some single player stuff like towers and stuff. But anyways, this match is going to be me versus Alexander from the AVA clan. I've taken Iceni and he has taken Nervii. We're fighting in Nervii. I have taken a holy balls ton of cavalry, so that requires a spam is real comment from me. This one is 4 Britain Scout Riders, 4 Veteran Riders, 2 Noble Riders, including a Noble Rider General, and a Chariot cavalry force for the Iceni. I've also brought 1 Chosen Spearband, 1 regular Spearband, I think a couple of Spearband actually. Yeah, 2 Spearband, 1 Chosen Spearband, and 2 Chosen Swordsmen with 4 total Britain Slingers. Now, the Nervii and Alexander has brought a total of 2 cavalry, mercenary Germanic Scout Riders, and he's brought a total of 3 Heavy Horse, who are medium. I thought I changed them to heavy. I don't know. I guess, I must have given them the 15 bonus versus large, maybe, I don't know, I'm not really sure. I remember I did something to them. 3 Celtic Slingers, and he's brought a lot of Celtic Warriors, which seems to be the case for most Nervii builds that I see nowadays. 4 or 5 Celtic Warriors and fewer Fierce Swords. 3 Fierce Swords and 2 Oath Sword, no, 3 total Oath Sword. I see why people don't really bring too many Fierce Swords, because they're quite unwieldy. You need to pop the frenzy ability on them if you want them to do well, otherwise they're going to be pretty much ass. But they do have a very strong charge bonus of 37. If you pop frenzy and then pop shield wall, then they are just super strong. But the big weakness that all Nervii builds that have so many Celtic warriors face is that a frontal charge from cavalry can just devastate your front line. Granted, he's brought a lot of Oath Sword and Fierce Swords here, but I think if I charge in with my veteran riders and they somehow don't manage to get too many javelins to their face, follow that up with some Chosen Swordband, I'd be doing pretty much okay. But I don't think I'll be able to win them. Will win just with that because of the Oath Sword. But I do have my 4 Britain Slingers for that purpose. Now I've popped them into loose formation, just like his Celtic Slingers. They're going to be raining down the fire. Most of them are just hitting into the Celtic Slingers. Going to pop quick reload on them and then start aiming at just some random units. The Oath Sword on this side and the Celtic Warriors on that side. And I'm going to just do what I was just describing. I'm going to come in, go for an all-out YOLO charge. Look at the YOLO from Iceni. Holy shit. 4 veteran riders just going to charge right up in front. He's going to bring 2 of his mighty horse to charge in there. You can see on the far side, one of my spearband threw some javelins onto his Germanic Scout Riders. But that's besides the point. The point is these guys, the Britain chariots. Now, I've come in with my sword infantry as well, but look at these chariots. They just plow through all of these infantry. And because all of them were engaged, there's no fear of javelins getting stuck onto the Britain chariots. And look at that, they've already gotten a single XP shot on. That's mainly because the Celtic Warriors are just so fragile, because they're medium. They're heavy. They're heavy melee infantry, but they've got low health, so it's very easy for a chariot to just plow straight through all of them. And now there's no javelins to impede these guys. The mighty horse are pulling away, and I've also pulled back my veteran riders. There's just all sorts of pandemonium going on, and that's just perfect for me, because that's going to lead my chariots to victory. 14 out of the 15, only 1 unit down. I don't know why people call them shitty, but they're just really good when you use them against enemy barbarian infantry like this. 13 left, but 234 double XP chevron. They've just slaughtered so many units. Meanwhile, I'm charging in with my heroic riders onto the Fierce Swords. They are in pretty much they're in a pretty bad spot here, but I'm going to pull them away. Chosen Spearband onto shield screen against Celtic Warrior and some Oath Sword. Now I'm coming in with another charge with these chariots. 11 men left, and there's no chance of his scout riders really threatening me, because I've got so many cavalry, and meanwhile his general is taking a shit ton of damage. There are 264 kills with these guys, and I'm going to pull them back now. And I'm going to charge in with a veteran rider against his on-rushing mighty horse. Meanwhile, my Britain slingers don't really have a target to aim at, and they are going to be doing some friendly fire against my chariot here, who've got a triple XP chevron already. Holy shit. But yeah, they've already just paid for themselves completely. But now my melee line has been demolished, which is to be expected. But I brought these guys just as a force to hold down the enemy Nervii troops, and let my chariots do the work, and then let my slingers do the work as well. 9 men left, 299 kills, 300 kills with an Iceni chariot, you guys. You keep thinking that they're shit, but I'm telling you, in blade balance, they are definitely very good. 8 men left, now they are starting to waver. I'm pulling back my general. I've lost like 13 men with these guys. This Britain Scout Rider is chasing away mercenary Germanic Scout Rider, and they're going to kill them off because the Britain Scout Riders have a bonus versus cavalry because they do wield a spear. I'm going to charge in with veteran riders against very depleted fierce swords and the Oathstone general here. My chariot I think is basically gone. Yeah, it's routed. It's 6 men left. Britain slingers here, I'm trying to pull them back. The mighty horse has caught some of them, but I'm going to bring in my general, and the heroic rider against the mighty horse will do very shit. Sorry, yeah, so the veteran riders here just charged into the fierce swords, killed them off. This other veteran rider held off the Oathstone general, but kind of a waste there. The mighty horse here, I managed to charge in with my Britain Scout Riders. Just didn't use most of these guys. Just kept them as a safety net, a precaution for exactly this measure. Use them as a last-ditch defense, kill off any stray cavalry, and then pull my slingers to safety in the meanwhile. Now let's put this into a chariot camp. They're about to charge into some cavalry units, get impeded, and bam. I think, yeah, like 3 of them. Look at the chariots there. 3 of them just died to javelins. Only 2 chariots left, and they're basically done at this point. But I've got all 4 of my slingers, but there's still a lot to be done. My veteran rider killed off that slinger here, and it's killing off this Celtic slinger now. 1 more Celtic slinger remaining, but he's got 1 Oathstone here with 40 men, 1 Oathstone which is at full strength, and the general which is at 42 men. But he's also got some Celtic warriors and a fierce sword that's basically full strength, along with a Germanic scout rider that's got 20 men. Now I don't really have too many things left. I've got my heroic rider here, another heroic rider there, and I've got 2 or 3 Britain Scout Riders. That one I'm just not even doing anything with. And I have this veteran rider here as well. So spacing and timing is going to be of critical importance. I'm going to try and use this little space that he provided to try and chase after his mercenary Germanic Scout Rider. And meanwhile, I'm just pulling away my slingers. I used my Britain Scout Rider to catch his Germanic Scout Rider that would try to chase after my slingers. Again, doing that last-ditch defense role impeccably. I'm going to move around this Britain Scout Rider as well. I'm not really sure why I'm moving them all the way there. And here, I managed to use my general to kill off his Celtic slinger and also his mercenary Germanic Scout Rider. But he's got 1 more Celtic slinger that's firing into their rear, which is not good. But critically, it means my slingers are, basically completely unharmed, and I managed to kill off that Oathstone that was chasing after them. And this Germanic Scout Rider also taking so much damage from slingers, and they're forced to pull away because my heroic rider is chasing after them. My general is at 40 men and has actually done pretty decently. The Levy Freeman has gotten a lot of kills, but it won't be able to catch my general anytime soon. Fierce swords here. Oh, the poor fierce swords. I'm actually aiming at his Oathstone for now. I want to take away the biggest threats. The fierce swords, even a couple of volleys from slingshots will just kill them off. So I'm trying to focus down on his Oathstone here. I've got all 4 of my slingers completely fine, basically. 1 of them has lost some men, but besides that, they're all healthy. I'm shying away from charging into his fierce swords here because he's got an Oathstone very close by that can help support. And 1 more fierce sword. His army is completely disjointed now, which helps me a whole lot because that means I can do stuff like this. I can close down the gaps on 1 of his units and then try and maybe get a rear charge. If that would force him to bring his Germanic Scout Rider, which means I can then counter his Germanic Scout Rider with my Britain Scout Rider and kill him off, along with his Levy Freeman. And that means I can bring this Britain Scout Rider to kill off that Celtic slinger there. And now this Noble Rider, I faked a charge with these guys, the Heroic Riders. And that means these guys in shield wall, the poor old fierce swords are about to get a blasting from way downtown. Oh my god, so many of them die. Another fierce swords, I believe. Yeah, this one at like 100 men. Charged in with my heroic rider, killed off a lot of them, but I'm losing a lot of heroic riders as well in the process. But again, it gives me time for my Britain slingers to turn around and then fire into their rear. They've already got a single XP shove round while killing off any pulled through cavalry. Britain scout riders here at full strength, just killing off and chasing down any routing units. This fierce swords now wavering under the constant threat of slingshots, rocks in their bum. And the general not doing too well. The enemy general, that is my general, has not done very well. 37, I mean he's done decently in the battle, but he's not doing too well right now. 37 men left, using this Britain scout rider to be very, very useful in just killing off these fierce swords, making sure they don't return. They basically rout completely. And I have this Britain scout rider that's just chilling. Completely forgot to use them, just more focused on the tools that I have at my disposal and not a tool that's half a world away. Fierce swords killed off another cavalry unit before they finally start to rout. They're all broken though, they're not completely shattered because this oath sword still remains, and I think the general's routing, yeah. So that means this Britain scout rider is being really, really annoying. So more and more of these guys are dying, and that gives me more time and more opportunities with my slingers to kill off the enemy oath swarm in a very cowardly fashion, which is from a very safe distance, and then kill him off that way. Using my noble riders and my veteran riders to kill off the fierce swords there, making use of my mobility. I had to make use of my mobility in this game. Alexander and I fought another battle before this where he was Carthage and I was Lusitania, and he whooped my ass there. And I really want to bring that. I was super salty after the game, and I closed it without saving it. But I'm sure Alexander must have saved it. So Alexander, if you're watching this video, then if you can send me the replay to my email wolfofremus@gmail.com, and then I'll try and cast that replay as well. But for now, Oathsworn walking very shakily here. I'm not really sure why. And I'm not sure why my Britain slingers aren't firing at them either. I just want to get some nice close-up shots onto... there we go. Well, no, they're not in complete firing range. There we go. Some of them are firing. But I want the flank shots. There we go. All these rocks into their sides. They aren't going to like that. 50 seconds left. Oathsworn, great armor actually. I mean, 80 armor is quite good, and 40 missile block chance, which means that even the Britain slingers aren't the best slingers in the world, but they'll definitely do the trick. I mean, if you bring 3 or 4 of them, they are quite a threat. And yeah, if you're going to, if he's only got 1 unit left, they're going to have to turn their backs to some of them, which means they're going to get rear-shotted, and then that's going to be the end of them. My general here just enjoying the sights. They're barbarians. They like watching their enemies die by stones. That's about it. The Oathsworn still somehow raising their swords. I'm not really sure why. But anyways, costly victory. Fun game because the spam was real in terms of cavalry. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 total cavalry. I think we agreed on a max 12 cav or something like that. And I made sure that I brought as many cav as I could. The chosen sword band and the spear band couldn't do much anyways. I just brought a lot of mobility so that my chariot would be able to do as much damage as it could, and then I'd be able to clear off the enemy cavalry as quickly as I can, and then let my Britain slingers kill off the rest of the units. Because of course Nervii's one big weakness is to enemy missiles. Their cav is pretty decent too. I mean their mighty horse is very good, I think, and they're 100% better than veteran riders, but they were pulled into, well, basically Alexander made the cardinal mistake, and when you're on the receiving end of like a frontal cav charge, it's the worst, because you're like, I fell for the oldest trick in the book. My enemy just rushed all of his units in a straight line, charged in, and then I fell for that, which, I mean, Achilles has done that to me so many fucking times, and I always hate it. But yeah, it's effective. If you're attacking, then it's effective, as you can see here. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick battle. And let me know if you want to see some Mortal Kombat, if you want to see more Age of Charlemagne or more Blade Balance. Let me know. And until next time, guys, peace.